showed the crowd who was watching the marathon, and we identified one individual in that crowd.
No.
White hat. And he was
No.
back and forth, talking on a cell phone.
No.
It was just the slightest movement.
No.
You end up seeing the backpack, and you actually see the individual put it down. He was walking away from the scene of the explosion about 15 seconds or so before the second bomb went off.
This is an enormous breakthrough.
No.
What was very distinctive for us was the white hat.
No.
And so from that point on, that's my mission, that's my guy, that's what we're going after.
That image, well, it was chilling. Because it's one thing to have someone describe that a homemade explosive device was placed at this point, at that point, set off this way and that way. It's another thing to associate that with a human being, with a face, and to try to imagine what kind of person does that. What kind of person enables that kind of destruction of innocence? He was considered armed and extremely dangerous, but we did not know where he was.
There is no magic bullet to get the identity of this man. The image that we have is extremely great. Not even a great photo of this individual. Our team objective is to identify where that individual and when that individual came onto the crime scene itself, and was that individual with anybody else when they came onto the crime scene.
The citizens of Massachusetts and the city of Boston should expect to see the FBI and its JCTF partners conducting investigative activity in the greater eastern Massachusetts and Boston area.
We all had that uncertainty of not knowing when the next bomb would go off, and that drove the urgency of finding this individual.
When I woke up, that's where the smell came back. Kind of just rolling a whiff of the explosion. It smells like sulfur, maybe like metal. I remembered everything. I couldn't really move my left leg at all. And I remember looking at the nurse and saying, "I'm not going to lose anything." She said, "No, honey. You're not going to lose anything."
Michelle was just coming out of her so she was tired from being under the anesthesia, but she was just still smiling. Every time you saw her in as much pain that she was in, she was always smiling and happy. That was the first night that I spent with her there, and I don't think I left her day for her whole stay at the hospital.
And we held my hand every single night that he was there.